In this world, there are people who were born different. Some who deliberately created controversial appearances, and others who have had to battle rare illnesses, losing their sight, their hair, their ability to walk, or even the most basic things in life. But what truly makes them extraordinary is not just their unusual appearance or circumstances, it is the way they turn adversity into strength, pain into inspiration, and make the entire world stop and listen to their stories. In today's video, we'll explore 20 extraordinary people from around the world. From a chef who cannot eat but still cooks, to the world's shortest bodybuilding champion. A village famous for record-breaking long hair, and people who chose to live in ways most of us could never imagine. If you love strange, emotional, and deeply inspiring stories, make sure to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell right now, because each story ahead may completely change the way you see the limits of the human body and spirit. Linda is a woman whose transformation journey has been both bold and widely debated. Over the years, she has spent more than $50,000 on numerous cosmetic procedures, completely altering her original facial appearance. For Linda, cosmetic enhancement is not just a hobby, but has become an essential part of her lifestyle. Her strongest focus has always been her lips, driven by a powerful desire to achieve an extremely full look, to the point where her lips become a defining and dominant feature of her face. Her passion eventually reached a point where several clinics in her area refused to perform further filler procedures due to safety and health concerns. However, this barrier did not stop Linda. She was willing to travel to places like Florida, where cosmetic services are more open to unconventional appearances. By sharing images of her lips on social media, Linda unexpectedly gained support from a fan community that admired her distinctive look. In fact, some followers were even willing to financially support her so she could continue undergoing filler treatments. In a television program, Linda's story became even more personal when she had an open conversation with her ex-boyfriend, Chris. When asked whether she planned to stop, Linda found herself facing a difficult choice between her personal passion and the perspectives of those close to her. Her journey represents a clear example of modern freedom in shaping one's own appearance, while also raising questions about the limits of cosmetic enhancement. Despite receiving mixed reactions, Linda continues to live according to her own desires, confidently expressing her individuality through the look she has carefully created. Christine Ha is a powerful symbol of resilience, culinary passion, and pride for the Vietnamese community worldwide. Born in California, USA, to a Vietnamese family, she grew up surrounded by the flavors of her homeland, nurtured by her mother's care and cooking. However, her life journey faced an immense challenge as she entered adulthood. She developed a rare condition that directly affected her eyesight, gradually losing her vision starting in 1999, and by 2007, her sight was nearly completely gone. The dramatic physical change did not extinguish the young woman's determination. Rather than giving up, Christine Ha committed herself to adapting to her new life. She retrained herself in the kitchen, learning to sense ingredients and operate cooking tools using her heightened sense of smell, hearing, and touch. A major turning point came in 2012 when she decided to compete in the prestigious third season of MasterChef US. Out of thousands of talented contestants, Christine became the first visually impaired woman in the show's history to completely impress the judges with her extraordinary skill and deep culinary knowledge, ultimately claiming the title of champion. Following her spectacular victory, Christine Ha has continued to build her personal career with remarkable determination. She released a best-selling cookbook titled Recipes from My Home Kitchen, inspiring millions of food enthusiasts. Beyond that, she has served as a judge on international culinary shows, delivered motivational speeches, and opened successful restaurants in the U.S., bringing contemporary Vietnamese cuisine to a global audience. Christine Ha's life journey is a vivid testament that physical limitations cannot stop someone from reaching the pinnacle of success when armed with resilience, determination, and a heart fully dedicated to one's passion. Deep in the mountainous region of southern Guangxi Province, China, lies the ancient village of Huangluo, home to the Red Yao ethnic group, which is world famous for holding the Guinness World Record for the longest hair village in the world. For the women here, jet black hair that can grow up to 2.1 meters is not only their most treasured possession, but also a symbol of longevity, prosperity, and good fortune. Their traditional secret to maintaining such strong, glossy, and naturally dark hair, even in old age, is an age-old practice of washing it with fermented rice water. The life journey of a Red Yao woman is closely tied to meaningful milestones reflected through her hair. They cut their hair only once in their lifetime, at the age of 18, marking the transition into adulthood and the beginning of their search for love. The cut hair is not discarded. Instead, it is given to their grandmother to be made into a decorative headpiece, which is later presented to the groom on the wedding day. Their elaborate daily bun is actually a careful combination of 3 parts current hair, hair from their youth, and strands that have been naturally shed and collected over time. The hairstyle, along with the way a headscarf is wrapped, also serves as a symbol indicating marital status and social standing within the community. Once a poor rural area, Huangluo has transformed thanks to the development of tourism. The strict traditional rules that once forbade outsiders from seeing women's hair have gradually been relaxed. Today, alongside their daily routines, the women of the village confidently perform songs and dances, sharing this unique cultural beauty with international visitors. This not only helps improve their family's economic well-being, but also preserves and celebrates the pride of their community and heritage. Ahmad Zulkarnain, an artist from Indonesia, is a powerful symbol of resilience and passion for photography. Born without arms or legs, he did not let physical limitations define his future. Instead, he chose to pursue a field that demands precise hand skills, professional photography. To follow his passion, Ahmad developed a unique working method. Without fingers, he learned to coordinate his face, mouth, and the excess skin on his arms to hold the camera, adjust the focus, and press the shutter, mastering a highly innovative approach to capture his artistic vision. When viewing Ahmad's stunning work from portraits of models in intricate traditional attire to breathtaking natural landscapes, it is hard to imagine that these images were captured by someone using his mouth to operate the camera. After recording each moment, he handles post-processing himself, transferring the data to a laptop and meticulously editing every frame. Ahmad's journey of overcoming adversity goes beyond fulfilling a personal passion. It is a testament to creativity, determination, and the ability to turn challenges into remarkable achievements. With his exceptional professional skills, Ahmad founded his own company, Dzoel, to manage and operate his increasingly ambitious local photography projects. Ahmad Zulkarnain's life story is a powerful testament that human limits are not defined by physical differences, but by willpower and determination. He has shown the world that hard work and true talent will always speak for themselves, serving as a profound source of inspiration for the community. What do you think helped Ahmad overcome his limits? Leave your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to the channel to help spread more inspiring stories like this. Chelsea Charms is a well-known figure on the internet and in international media due to her extremely distinctive appearance. Her journey began when she decided to undergo cosmetic procedures in her 20s, aiming to transform her body into something highly unconventional and far beyond traditional beauty standards. The most notable aspect of her transformation was her choice to use a special cosmetic method involving polypropylene string implants, a technique that is no longer widely used in modern medical practice today. The characteristic of this material is that it continuously absorbs natural fluids from the body, causing her breasts to keep increasing in size over time and resulting in an extremely unusual appearance. This extreme transformation brings Chelsea both opportunities and challenges in her daily life. On the positive side, she quickly became a media phenomenon, attracting significant public attention and building a large global fan base, which helped her develop an independent personal career. However, her story also opens up many perspectives for discussion, particularly regarding the real-life impacts that extreme cosmetic interventions can have on the human body. Issues such as finding suitable clothing and adapting to changes in body weight that affect daily activities show that this is not purely an aesthetic decision, but one that also requires significant adjustments in real-life routines. Nevertheless, Chelsea Charms continues to appear in public with confidence and an open attitude when discussing her personal choices. As a result, her story becomes a thought-provoking topic about the boundary between personal freedom, beauty standards, and the consequences that may come with them, while also raising questions about how individuals define and accept differences in modern society. Irfan Hafiz, born in 1981 in Matara, Sri Lanka, was an extraordinary symbol of willpower and resilience. Confined to bed for 26 years due to the rare Duchenne muscular dystrophy, he never stopped contributing to life, using only the limited strength of a single finger to type on his phone. Irfan authored 3 meaningful books and regularly shared positive energy through his personal page, Silent Fighter. His perseverance, devotion, and unwavering spirit in the face of adversity became a powerful source of inspiration, touching hearts and restoring hope for millions both in Sri Lanka and abroad. Although he passed away peacefully at the age of 37, the proud journey of this silent warrior, Irfan Hafiz, continues to hold immense value and leaves a lasting admiration in the hearts of the public. Loretta Harmes, from England, is a female chef with an extraordinary life story that powerfully inspires perseverance. Her passion for the culinary arts faced its greatest challenge when she developed hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, HEDS, a genetic condition that damages the connective tissue in the intestinal wall and caused her stomach to become partially paralyzed, leaving it completely unable to digest food on its own. Loretta's journey to find answers about her health lasted for many difficult years. Since her teenage years, she had suffered from serious digestive problems and frequently endured intense abdominal pain after every meal. By the time she turned 19, her health had deteriorated severely, causing her weight to drop dramatically, at one point falling to less than 25 kilograms. Due to early medical misdiagnoses, she was once placed under compulsory treatment in a mental health care unit for 18 months after doctors suspected a relapse of anorexia. It was not until 2015, after eating her final solid meal, a baked potato, that specialists at St. Mark's Hospital in London finally diagnosed her correctly with HEDS. Since then, in order to stay alive, Loretta has been fed entirely through total parenteral nutrition, or TPN. Every day, she has to remain connected to an infusion for 18 hours through a special catheter inserted through her chest, allowing nutrients to go directly into her body without passing through her digestive system. Although this method requires an extremely strict sterile routine and carries a high risk of infection, she has always remained grateful for the medical solution that has helped keep her alive. The most remarkable thing about Loretta Harms is that she never gave up her love for food. Although she cannot eat or taste dishes in the usual way, she still continues to step into the kitchen, creating beautiful culinary works and sharing her journey on social media. The story of this resilient female chef has touched the hearts of countless followers, becoming a powerful living symbol of overcoming adversity and continuing to pursue one's passion. MJ Johnson, from Minneapolis, Minnesota. USA is one of the most prominent figures in the global competitive beard and artistic facial hair community. His unique journey began with an uncomfortable experience in his teenage years, when he was teased by classmates for growing a noticeable mustache as early as the age of 11. Instead of feeling insecure, a major turning point came in 2009, when MJ accidentally came across striking images from the World Beard and Mustache Championships online. This moment deeply inspired him and motivated him to start growing and styling his own beard in a completely distinctive and creative way. With his signature imperial partial beard style, featuring striking long sideburns and an elegantly swept mustache, MJ Johnson quickly rose to international recognition. He went on to become a four-time U.S. national champion and earned prestigious honors at the World Beard and Mustache Championships. His dedication, precision grooming skills, and consistency have led him to win more than 50 competitions across various levels. His facial hair artistry has even earned a place in the Guinness World Records, solidifying his status as one of the most iconic figures in the world of competitive beard styling. Outside the competition arenas, MJ Johnson is a co-owner of the U.S. National Beard and Mustache Championship and the founder of the Minneapolis Beard and Mustache Club. Together with the club, he regularly organizes charitable activities to support the community. For MJ, his beard is not just a personal style, but also a powerful bridge that connects people, spreading a message of confidence and respect for individuality and differences in society. Do you think MJ Johnson's beard is just a personal style or a symbol of confidence? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Hit like and subscribe to the channel to help spread the message of respecting individuality. Purwanto, a 45-year-old man from Nganjuk, Indonesia, has lived a life marked by resilience. Since the age of 12, a small growth behind his right ear began to change and quickly spread, gradually covering most of his facial features. This transformation caused significant difficulties in daily life, including eating, and he often relied on a headband to help support his vision. Although he previously underwent medical treatment, his condition later returned in a more severe form. Following his mother's advice, he chose not to pursue further treatment. Despite these challenges, Purwanto continues to be respected and appreciated by his village for his strong and enduring spirit. Helen Williams, a talented wig maker from Lagos, Nigeria, has made a remarkable mark in world record history with an impressive masterpiece, the longest handmade wig ever created. With over 8 years of experience in the craft and having produced thousands of wigs at an astonishing rate of 50 to 300 units per week, Helen was already highly skilled and well-known in her field. However, the challenge of creating a wig measuring 1,152 feet 5 inches over 351 meters long, far exceeding the length of 3 football fields combined, was still an incredibly demanding and complex journey. To turn this unique idea into reality, Helen dedicated 11 full days of intense work, investing nearly $2,500 along with absolute precision and attention to detail. She began by creating a base layer using black fabric attached to a bicycle helmet, then carefully integrated 1,000 bundles of hair. She used 12 cans of hairspray, 35 tubes of adhesive glue, and 6 250 hair clips to secure the massive structure in place. The biggest challenge was not only the crafting process, but also the measurement and setup, as Helen needed a location large enough to accommodate the creation. Eventually, she chose the roadside of the highway connecting Lagos and Abeokuta to lay out her masterpiece, successfully setting a truly astonishing Guinness World Record. This achievement is not only a personal milestone, but also a testament to Helen's craftsmanship on an international stage. Today, this one-of-a-kind wig is carefully preserved in her office, where she warmly welcomes visitors who wish to see it up close. Helen Williams' story is an inspiring reminder of how professional skills can be transformed into extraordinary works of art, proving that with perseverance and creative passion, people can break through limits and reach remarkable heights. Seven Raj and his family of 4, from Bengaluru, Karnataka, India, became a well-known media phenomenon thanks to their truly one-of-a-kind lifestyle. As the 7th child in a family of 7 children, he was named number 7, and from that moment on, he became closely connected to this lucky number. Beyond that, Seven Raj and his family earned a place in the India Book of Records for creating an entire world covered completely in 2 colors, red and white. This unusual lifestyle choice came from his own aesthetic vision and spiritual journey. As a follower of Swami Shivananda Paramhansa, Seven Raj embraced the color white and its ideals of purity and higher living, later combining it with red to create a powerful personal symbol. From his everyday clothing and home interiors to his office space and the family's personal cars, everything strictly follows this red and white color rule. Even his wife and children fully support the idea, creating a perfectly coordinated red and white team in their daily life. Beyond his uniquely colorful lifestyle, Seven Raj is also a successful real estate broker and a well-known villain actor in the Kannada film industry. Although his appearance naturally draws attention, in real life he is described as a very friendly person who enjoys peace and always strives for a harmonious life. The story of Seven Raj and his family offers a fascinating look at how people can create their own joy and leave a truly distinctive personal mark on life. The Republic of Molossia, located near Dayton, Nevada, in the United States, is one of the most famous micronations in the world, thanks to its fascinating origin story. The journey of this unusual territory began when Kevin Baugh and his friend James Spielman were still teenagers. After watching the film The Mouse That Roared, the two came up with the unique idea of creating their own country. For more than 30 years, Kevin Baugh has served as president, leading and maintaining Molossia on a piece of land covering about 58,000 square meters. Although it is not officially recognized by any countries or international organizations, Molossia still operates independently, with many distinctive features of a real nation. The The citizens of this nation are extremely few in number, consisting of only 6 members: the president, his 2 sons, and 3 dogs. Despite its tiny scale, Molossia has its own passport system and even a unique space program, featuring a homemade rocket launching device made from toys. With the goal of achieving complete self-sufficiency, President Kevin Baugh has long dreamed of building an electrical system independent from the United States. His persistence and sense of humor in running this micronation have helped Molossia become a curious destination, welcoming about 10 visitors each year. The story of Molossia and Kevin Baugh is a vivid example of how childhood ideas can truly turn into a fascinating real-life journey filled with personal identity and imagination.
Hi, Nest Daily. I'm John, and I'm the backwards man.
John Sevier Austin, a man from North Carolina, became known as the Backwards Man thanks to his unbelievable ability to speak and sing backward perfectly. John's journey did not begin with fame, but with a lonely childhood in which he always felt different and struggled to fit in with friends his own age. While trying to find comfort from society's mockery, John accidentally discovered his unusual talent after using a music player the wrong way. From that moment on, he began training himself to pronounce words backward, starting by singing the classic song "Strangers in the Night" backward from beginning to end. John did not stop at melodies. He continued challenging himself with some of the most complex words, such as anti-disestablishmentarianism. His ability to pronounce words backward amazed everyone around him, from people on the streets of North Carolina to online audiences through the Wizard of Odd TV. Only recently, after being diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, did John gain a deeper understanding of the source of his unique way of thinking. He does not see it as a barrier, but as a gift of intelligence. Today, John Austin has become a powerful source of inspiration. He encourages people with autism to confidently embrace their own unique talents. Do you think John Austin's backward-speaking talent is simply unusual, or a special gift of intelligence? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Hit like, and subscribe to the channel to discover more inspiring stories of extraordinary differences. Pastor Lee Jong-rak is the founder of the Baby Box in South Korea, a compassionate journey that began on a winter night when he and his wife discovered a baby abandoned in front of Jusarang Community Church. Understanding the desperate circumstances faced by these fragile young lives, he created a small temperature-controlled box in 2009 with the goal of giving abandoned infants a chance to survive. To date, this initiative has successfully protected more than 1,600 babies. Over time, as the Baby Box continued to operate, Pastor Lee realized that financial hardship was one of the major reasons parents were forced to make such heartbreaking decisions. Because of this, the Josarang organization expanded its mission, not only protecting the babies, but also actively providing financial support and essential supplies for 3 years to help families reintegrate and become independent. A special part of the process is that whenever the Baby Box bell rings, staff members meet with the parents to listen, offer support, and encourage them to keep their child. Thanks to this deeply humanitarian effort, about 30% of the babies have been returned to the arms of their families. Today, Pastor Lee is also a protective father figure to 16 children with physical and intellectual disabilities at the Josarang community. Although access to government support remains difficult and the operation depends largely on the generosity of donors, he continues to maintain this shelter with unwavering strength, becoming a noble symbol of unconditional love in society. Joyce grew up believing she was just like any other ordinary girl. But a major turning point came when she was 14 years old. After years of noticing that her daughter was unusually tall, her mother took her for medical testing. The detailed results revealed that Joyce had XY chromosomes and did not have female reproductive organs. Because her body was completely insensitive to testosterone, a medical condition known as androgen insensitivity syndrome, she naturally developed external physical characteristics that were entirely female. At that teenage age, this information came as a major shock to Joyce and her family, as they had never encountered this concept before. Having to face the reality that she would not be able to have biological children once made Joyce break down in tears, and it took her a long time to accept it. Throughout her school years, while friends her age began entering romantic relationships, Joyce chose to avoid them because she feared having to share her personal story. After moving beyond the emotional barriers of her past, Joyce, now 21, has fully understood and confidently embraced her gender identity. She decided to become more open by sharing her personal journey on social media platforms, hoping to raise awareness within the community. This courage also led her to meet her current boyfriend. From the very beginning, when they first connected through a dating app, he already knew about her condition and fully respected her difference. Although his family initially had some concerns about the possibility of having children in the future, mutual understanding and sincere love helped them overcome everything, as they looked toward building a home founded on deep emotional connection. Now, with the steady companionship and support of her loved ones, Joyce hopes her story can reach and encourage young people who are still in the early stages of finding themselves. By breaking old stereotypes, she wants to share a powerful message. Every individual has the right to feel proud and happy while living as their true self. Chloe Bean, an influencer from Scottsdale, Arizona, has gone through a deeply resilient journey to regain control of her identity after being diagnosed with alopecia areata at a young age. After facing the painful experience of losing her hair 3 different times, she once felt as though she had lost a part of her femininity. However, instead of collapsing under the weight of adversity, Chloe chose to rise with strength and prove to the world that beauty does not depend on hair, and that a change in appearance never means losing who you truly are. A major turning point in Chloe's journey began when she decided to share her first video documenting her transformation, including the emotional moment when her father helped shave off all the hair on her head. That honesty and courage quickly received deep sympathy and a powerful wave of support from the global online community. Realizing that so many people were going through similar challenges, Chloe found her life's mission to become a companion and source of inspiration for others facing the same struggle. Although Chloe has faced plenty of negative criticism on social media, she has turned those challenges into motivation to become even stronger. Today, she not only shares positive energy with thousands of followers every day, but has also taken her mission further by researching and offering specially designed products for people who are beginning their own journey toward rebuilding confidence. Chloe Bean's life story is a shining example of optimism, showing how adversity can be transformed into an opportunity to give back and spread deeply meaningful human values to the community. What do you think helped Chloe Bean turn criticism into strength? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Hit like and subscribe to the channel to help spread confidence, positivity, and self-love. Alex has gone through a deeply determined journey to regain her confident smile from a very young age. At just 23 years old, she had to adjust to wearing a full set of dentures. Since childhood, she had lived with a genetic condition that made her teeth weak and prone to breaking, so dental visits became a familiar part of her life. At the age of 18, she underwent 22 root canal treatments in the hope of preserving her natural smile. However, only a short time later, the condition of her teeth continued to worsen, forcing Alex to make a difficult decision in order to protect her long-term health. Although she initially could not avoid feeling insecure when facing such a major change in her 20s, the moment she saw her new appearance helped lift her spirit in a powerful way. Now, she has decided to openly share her personal story on social media with the goal of educating others and normalizing dental care. From her daily eating habits to the support of her husband, she happily answers questions in order to encourage the community. Alex's journey sends a meaningful message. Your appearance does not determine your worth as a person. Pratik Vittal Mohit, from Maharashtra, India, is an extraordinary symbol of willpower and perseverance in the international bodybuilding world. Born with congenital dwarfism, he faced major height limitations, standing at only 102 centimeters or 3 feet 4 inches. As an adult with an exceptionally small stature, Pratik's journey to fit into society and find his own path in life came with many challenges and doubtful looks from those around him. However, a major turning point came in 2012 when Pratik decided to step into the gym following his uncle's advice. Seeing professional athletes train, he became deeply fascinated and grew determined to pursue bodybuilding, despite the fact that standard gym equipment was far too large for his body. He began following a strict training routine, adjusting each movement to suit his physique and committing himself to the disciplined diet of a bodybuilder. Through relentless perseverance, Pratik gradually proved his ability in state and national level competitions, completely changing the way the public viewed him. The biggest breakthrough in his career came in 2021, when Pratik Vittal Mohit was officially recognized by Guinness World Records as the world's shortest competitive bodybuilder. This prestigious title was not only a well-deserved reward for years of relentless hard work in the gym, but also brought his name to a global audience, opening up new opportunities as a fitness model and motivational speaker. Beyond the spotlight of the competition stage, Pratik also found deep happiness in his personal life after marrying a supportive partner who understands him and has always stood by his side. Today, he continues to actively share his training journey and everyday life on social media platforms in order to spread positive energy. Pratik Vittal Mohit's life story is a powerful reminder that physical stature or biological limitations can never stop a person from reaching great heights if they have a big dream and the determination to pursue it until the end. Kayla Hansen's remarkable inner strength helped her endure the challenges of complex regional pain syndrome, CRPS, a rare condition known for causing intense, persistent pain sensations throughout the body. What began as a seemingly minor hand injury developed into a severe medical struggle, with symptoms that spread widely and dramatically affected her daily life. Despite facing extraordinary physical hardship, Kayla chose to share her story to raise awareness and offer hope to others living with similar conditions, turning her personal battle into a source of encouragement and resilience. This journey serves as a profound educational lesson on resilience and the value of a steadfast spirit when facing adversity. The inspiring story offers an authentic look into a rare medical syndrome while spreading positive energy to the community. Through this, viewers are motivated to appreciate life, practice empathy, and support those going through hardships, ultimately building a better and more compassionate world where people overcome dark times together. From pain, difference, illness, and impossible obstacles, each person in today's video found a way to turn their life into a powerful message of hope, confidence, and resilience. Which story touched you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video inspired you, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss more extraordinary real-life stories from around the world. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Do you think the human body only comes in one normal shape? Think again. There are bodies unlike any other, with abilities that defy the limits of nature. They are living proof of the miracles and mysteries of life that few know about. Their bodies may be unusual, but their spirits are stronger and more resilient than anyone's. They are not only living testimonies of the wonders of creation, but also endless sources of inspiration for all of us. Join us as we embark on a journey to discover these incredibly unique individuals, those who have overcome challenges beyond imagination. You'll be amazed at their abilities, creativity, and determination in life. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel to continue following untold stories of those who rise above all the oddities. The life journey of conjoined twins Shivanath and Shivram Sahu is an extraordinary testament to the strength of resilience and the adaptability of the human spirit. Born in 2002 in a small village near Raipur, central India, the two brothers share part of their body from the waist down, with 2 legs, 4 arms, and a common stomach. Yet they possess completely independent hearts, lungs, and brains. What is most remarkable is not their rare biological structure, but how they have created a perfectly coordinated system for movement. Rather than seeing their situation as a barrier, Shivanath and Shivram have set up a smooth teamwork mechanism to conquer daily activities. They are able to move together using 6 limbs, take care of personal hygiene, dress, comb their hair, and eat independently through unspoken understanding. At their local school, they have integrated seamlessly into the community and always support each other in maintaining excellent academic performance. The most profound aspect of their story arose when they faced the opportunity to change their lives. Some medical experts suggested the possibility of separation surgery so that each could have their own individual body. However, the twins made a firm decision to refuse the surgery. They analyzed and chose to remain as they were, reasoning that they were completely satisfied with how they were born, did not want to risk the life of the other, and wished to continue living together in one shared body until the end of their lives. This is a deeply inspiring story about self-acceptance, the priceless bond of sibling love, and a positive attitude toward life that rises above all adversity. The journey of young Timmy Bannon began with a harsh challenge when he was born with the rare Holt-Oram syndrome, leaving him without both arms and with a defective heart. At just 8 days old, this little warrior had to overcome the boundaries of life and death in a complex heart surgery to survive. Having survived the ordeal, Timmy refused to let his physical limitations define his life. Instead, he wrote a beautiful, inspiring story with his little legs. With the supportive understanding of his family, those legs became magical hands, allowing him to swim happily in the water, carefully write each letter on paper, participate in his favorite sports, and proudly manage all his personal activities. He firmly rejected prosthetic arms, choosing to love the original version of himself and live a full, free life. His journey gained global fame when he became involved in sports, especially in the triathlon. The image of the young man cycling, running, and swimming with minimal assistance has touched the hearts of millions. He not only completed grueling races, but also became an inspirational speaker, encouraging others in similar situations to believe in their self-worth. Timmy's story is a brilliant testament to the fact that when the will does not falter, a person can create extraordinary miracles from their own limitations. The life journey of young Aliyah Salim began in a peaceful rural area in Jharkhand, India, carrying with it a very special challenge. Born completely healthy, but when she turned 4 months old, Aliyah's body suddenly started growing at an incredible rate. By 10 months old, she had the size of a 6-year-old. This sudden change left medical experts baffled and placed her family in a very difficult situation. Aliyah's parents had to work tirelessly every day to provide for each meal and constantly replace her clothes, all while carrying the deep worry in their hearts, as they had previously lost a child to a similar condition. Despite her large size causing many difficulties in movement, Aliyah remained an incredibly cheerful child, always smiling and spreading warm energy to everyone around her. A miraculous turning point came when a heartfelt video about her life was widely shared, touching millions of empathetic hearts worldwide. The power of this widespread support helped her family connect with a dedicated specialist. After thorough examinations, the root cause was identified as a deficiency of a special hormone in her body. Thanks to timely and successful medical intervention when Aliyah turned 2, she regained balance, her health gradually stabilized, and a completely new future opened up for her. Aliyah's story is a beautiful testament to the fact that the love of family and the collective support of the community can create miracles that completely change one's destiny. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to continue following more life-changing stories. Tara Lynn Svetletsich Russell is a renowned woman from Illinois, USA, known as the real-life Rapunzel, due to her record-breaking long hair and her impressive journey of maintaining her natural beauty. Her life is not only about a personal record, but also a symbol of family tradition and remarkable perseverance. Tara Lynn's journey began with a passion from a young age. She has been growing her hair for decades, and by the time she reached adulthood, her hair had grown to over 1.8 meters long, surpassing even her body height. The most unique and interesting aspect of Tara Lynn's story is her influence on her daughters. All 3 of her daughters followed in her footsteps, nurturing their own long, glossy hair, creating a one-of-a-kind Rapunzel family image in the world. Owning and maintaining such long hair is not simple. Tara Lynn has shared the challenges of daily life, from spending hours washing her hair to having to kneel to wash it because it becomes too heavy when wet. She also faces headaches from the weight of her hair pressing on her neck and shoulders. However, instead of giving up, she sees it as part of her personal identity and takes pride in preserving the traditional beauty she holds dear. The Russell family frequently appears in the media and in hair competitions, where they not only showcase their appearance, but also spread the message of family unity. Tara Lynn's husband, Chip, has always been her greatest supporter, helping the children care for their hair and expressing admiration for his wife's natural beauty. The life of Tara Lynn Svetletsich Russell is a testament to the fact that uniqueness, when nurtured with love and patience, can become a miracle. She has turned a personal trait into an emotional bridge between generations in her family, bringing amazement and joy to the millions who follow her journey. In the peaceful countryside of Nakhon Sawan, Thailand, the story of conjoined twins Pin and Pan, Charunroj and Charunfan Rompoyan, is like a beautiful miracle of love and perseverance. Born in 2009 with their waists joined and sharing legs, the journey of these two sisters is a vivid testament to overcoming physical limitations with an optimistic spirit. From a young age, instead of opting for the risky separation surgery, the family decided to let them grow up together. This decision created a remarkable coordination. Pin and Pan learned to control their body as a unified whole. The two sisters can walk using their hands, ride a tricycle, and even climb stairs with ease. Their harmony lies not only in their movements, but also in their mutual understanding, helping them overcome barriers in daily life. Despite sharing the same pace and living space, Pin and Pan are two distinct individuals with vibrant personalities, evident in their different hair length choices or their favorite foods that reflect their unique tastes. Under the devoted care of their grandmother and the support from educational organizations, Pin and Pan were able to attend school just like their peers. There, they not only studied academics, but also actively participated in group activities. The innocence and radiant smiles of the two sisters dispelled any hesitant glances, replacing them with admiration from the surrounding community. The journey of Pin and Pan has inspired millions through documentaries and social media. Their story affirms that happiness is not found in a perfect body, but in how we accept ourselves and rise together. Despite the health challenges that lie ahead, with their inseparable bond, Pin and Pan continue to write the hopeful chapters of their lives. Ram Raj Chauhan from Hyderabad, India, is the head of an exceptionally unique family, known for holding the title of the world's tallest dwarf family. The life journey of him and his family members is a moving story of unity, self-respect, and the determination to overcome societal prejudices. The Chauhan family consists of 11 members, all of whom are affected by achondroplasia, dwarfism, a common form of short stature. Ram Raj, as the pillar of the family, has led them through many ups and downs. Taking on the responsibility of caring for his siblings after the early death of their father, Ram Raj also experienced the heartbreaking loss of his beloved wife, who died suddenly while pregnant in 1993. He has shared the difficulties of finding stable employment due to his distinctive appearance. However, instead of feeling self-conscious, he found opportunities in the entertainment and hospitality industries, where he worked as a guest host at events, bringing joy and uniqueness to everyone. The greatest challenge for the Chauhan family was not only the inconvenience in daily life, as most objects around them were too large, but also the health issues caused by their genetic condition. Over time, their legs grew weaker, making it difficult to walk. Despite this, Ram Raj has always maintained an optimistic spirit. He views his family's condition as a special gift that has brought them closer together. The love and support they provide for each other have helped them calmly face the curious stares of strangers. The story of Ram Raj Chauhan's family has been praised by international media as a symbol of resilience. They not only live for themselves, but have also become an inspiration, reminding us that the value of a person is not determined by their height, but by the size of their heart and their strength in life. Where do you think the true value of a person lies? Share your thoughts and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to continue following inspiring stories. Evan Fasciano is a boy from Connecticut, USA, who has become a symbol of courage in the face of harlequin ichthyosis, an extremely rare genetic condition that causes the skin to grow 10 times faster than normal. Evan's life journey is an epic tale of motherhood and the resilience of a child. Born 9 weeks prematurely, Evan faced serious medical challenges from the moment of his birth. His skin formed thick patches, making movement and protecting his body from infections incredibly difficult. However, under the devoted care of his parents, Devin and Joe Fasciano, Evan not only survived, but grew up surrounded by love and optimism. The daily life of the Fasciano family revolves around a strict medical routine. Evan needs to be bathed twice a day, each time for hours, to remove excess skin and apply moisturizing creams to keep his skin from cracking and drying out. Though this process is exhausting and sometimes painful, Evan always maintains a bright smile and a curious spirit. His cheerful smile, optimism, and friendly personality have helped him confidently attend school, where he is embraced by his teachers and peers with complete understanding. Overcoming physical barriers and a different appearance, Evan grew up radiantly, like a warm ray of sunshine. This resilient boy not only enjoyed a vibrant childhood, but also became a wonderful older brother, full of love when his family welcomed a baby brother. The Fasciano family chose to share Evan's story publicly to raise community awareness. They turned the curiosity of strangers into opportunities to educate about empathy and kindness. Evan is not just a patient, he is a young warrior who teaches us the importance of cherishing life and seeing the beauty of the soul behind physical differences. Joy and Joyce Magsino are conjoined twins from the Philippines who are joined at the head, craniopagus. Their life journey is a deeply emotional story of family love and a fierce desire to live despite facing rare medical challenges. Born in 2008, Joy and Joyce are joined at the forehead, which means the two sisters must always face each other in every aspect of life. From the moment they were born, doctors identified their case as complex, as they shared some major blood vessels in the brain. However, instead of surrendering to fate, their parents made every effort to give their daughters as normal a life as possible. Despite the physical challenges, Joy and Joyce grew up with an incredible optimistic spirit. The two sisters learned to coordinate smoothly to walk, play, and even use tablets or do each other's makeup. Their connection is not only biological, but also a deep mutual understanding. Each sister has her own personality. One is more reserved, while the other is playful and energetic. Surrounding these two little angels is the silent sacrifice of their parents, who visited countless hospitals, searching for every possible medical opportunity and working tirelessly to gather hope for a separation surgery that would allow their daughters to live a fully independent life. However, the enormous costs and high risks to their lives posed major barriers. Their story spread across social media, receiving empathy and support from the international community. Despite their physical challenges, Joy and Joyce always shine with radiant smiles, each displaying distinct and adorable personalities full of positive energy. The lives of Joy and Joyce are a testament to the fact that happiness can bloom even in the most challenging circumstances. Their journey of growing up is not only a personal survival battle, but also an inspiring story for millions of people around the world. A brilliant example of the miraculous strength of family love and the fierce will to live, surpassing all physical limitations. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to keep following more inspiring stories. The childhood journey of Colby Ramos Francis, a young boy from the UK, is a touching story of boundless family love and the power of community connection. From the moment he was born, Colby had a small, heart-shaped birthmark on his right eyelid. However, this peaceful beginning was short-lived, as the birthmark rapidly grew, transforming into an unusually large swelling that completely obstructed his vision and posed a serious threat to his eye function. Instead of enjoying the bright early days of his life, Colby and his parents faced numerous challenges, from daily inconveniences and health concerns to the curious stares from those around them. Despite the delays in receiving medical treatment locally, Colby's parents never gave up or accepted their circumstances. With determination, they shared their son's story online, hoping to find a glimmer of hope from the international community. A true miracle occurred when a reputable children's charity in New York extended a helping hand, covering the entire trip and surgery costs. At the age of 17 months, the young warrior Colby bravely underwent a delicate medical procedure to remove the barrier from his face, regaining healthy, bright eyes and the freedom he deserved. His innocent smile after the challenging journey not only brought immense joy to his parents, but also serves as a shining example that compassion and unity within a community can create miracles, opening a brighter and more complete new chapter in the life of a small child. Born in Colombia and raised in Florida, USA, Jeffrey Ortega's life journey is a silent anthem of resilience and the desire for a simple life. From a young age, Jeffrey had to learn to live with Proteus syndrome, a rare genetic condition that causes the tissues and bones in the body to grow beyond normal limits. For Jeffrey, the greatest challenge was his feet, which continuously grew over time, becoming enormous and causing excruciating pain, as if walking on shards of glass. His childhood was marked by heavy burdens, as he faced curious stares from those around him and countless difficulties in daily life, as no regular shoes could fit him. He became reliant on a wheelchair and oversized sandals, which he wore for years. However, instead of succumbing to self-doubt and physical barriers, Jeffrey chose to step into the light with extraordinary courage. He didn't hesitate to share his real story on television programs, to seek life-changing opportunities, and to help the community understand the hidden aspects of difference. In his quest for freedom with every step, Jeffrey made a bold decision to fundraise for a complex medical intervention, igniting hope that he would one day stand tall and walk again. While the road to finding optimal medical solutions remains challenging, and the custom-made shoes he currently uses only offer temporary relief, Jeffrey Ortega's unwavering determination has inspired many. His story is a brilliant testament that humans always have the power to rebuild hope, even in the harshest trials of life. In the peaceful land of Punjab, India, the life of young Manpreet Singh is woven like a fairy tale filled with love and the miraculous wonders of nature. Born healthy in 1995, but before reaching the age of 1, time seemed to forget Manpreet as his body and mind suddenly stopped developing. Science explains this rare phenomenon as Laron syndrome, a genetic disorder that impairs the production of growth hormones, causing the young man to retain the form and innocence of a toddler well into adulthood. Though fate may have played its tricks, Manpreet was never left behind. Due to his family's difficult circumstances, he was lovingly cared for by his uncle and aunt, who nurtured him with every meal and rest. Although he could not speak clearly or walk steadily, Manpreet possessed an incredible ability to communicate through his radiant smile, clear eyes, and incredibly endearing gestures. He always delighted in greeting visitors with a friendly wave and a sweet, infectious giggle. Moreover, Manpreet's differences did not create barriers. On the contrary, the community around him loved and cherished him as an embodiment of blessings, often seeking his presence for a sense of peace and positive energy. Manpreet Singh's life journey is a shining testament to the fact that the value of a person is not measured by physical appearance, but is instead filled with the pure love they give and receive from life. Kajol Khan, a young girl from Uttar Pradesh, India, became globally famous with the nickname Snake Girl due to her unusual and brave bond with dangerous reptiles from a very young age. Kajol's journey is not only a story of courage, but also a continuation of her proud family tradition. Her father is a professional snake catcher, and it was he who passed down these special skills to her when she was just 8 years old. Instead of playing with dolls or friends her own age, Kajol spent most of her time caring for, feeding, and playing with cobras. She once shared that these creatures were like her closest friends. Despite several incidents during her encounters, Kajol has never shown fear. Her calmness and expert snake handling skills have left both experts and international audiences amazed. Kajol's family always prepared traditional herbal remedies to protect her, creating a unique combination of folk wisdom and survival instinct. Kajol Khan's journey stands as a testament to the special bond between humans and the wild nature around them. She has broken through the common fear barriers, becoming an icon of self-confidence while preserving the unique tradition of her homeland. The journey of Trini Amuhirwe, a young girl from Uganda, is a touching symphony of love and the miraculous connection of the international community. From the age of 1, Trini's childhood faced a rare challenge with the appearance of a rare tumor on her face, severely affecting her vision, breathing, and ability to eat. Despite facing numerous difficulties with eating and having to temporarily put her school attendance on hold, her optimistic spirit has always been brightened by the unwavering resilience of her family. Living in challenging economic conditions and lacking access to specialized medical services in her hometown, Trini's family once fell into despair. After incomplete medical efforts in her home country, a miracle happened when Trini's story accidentally spread to a charity organization in the United Kingdom. Thanks to their dedicated support, the young warrior traveled to London and courageously underwent a complex 15-hour surgery to completely remove the physical burden from her face. The doctors worked tirelessly to remove the tumor and restore the basic functions of her face. Awakening with a radiant and joyful smile, Trini not only regained her health and the freedom to return to school, but also had her dream come true when she met her favorite football idols. Trini's story is a shining testament to how boundless compassion can create beautiful miracles. Do you feel inspired by Trini's journey? Share your thoughts and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to continue following more miraculous stories. The case of conjoined twins Callie and Carter Torres from Idaho, USA, presents a fascinating medical hypothesis about the limits of survival and the ability of humans to adapt and synchronize their motor systems. Born in 2017 with the rare omphaloischiopagus biological structure, the two girls are connected from the breastbone and pelvis downward, sharing organs below the belly button, with each controlling one leg. Even while still in the womb, medical experts gave a very bleak prognosis, predicting that the twins would have less than a day to survive, and recommended safer alternatives for the mother. However, instead of accepting these limits, Nick and Chelsea, the parents, made the resolute decision to keep their two little angels, moving to a specialized hospital in Texas to give their children the best opportunity to thrive. The journey of Callie and Carter growing up is not only a medical marvel, but also a vivid testament to the brain's remarkable self-synchronization mechanism. To perform basic actions like sitting up, standing, and walking, the twins had to establish a perfect non-verbal communication system, understanding each other's rhythm to coordinate their two legs as one unified entity. Though they shared half of their body, the girls developed entirely independent nervous systems and psychological traits, with Callie being cheerful, outgoing, and fond of eating, while Carter was more calm, cautious, and observant. Callie and Carter underwent a historic separation surgery at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, a highly complex procedure due to the shared vital organs, including the liver. Thanks to the seamless cooperation of the top medical team, the surgery was successful, opening a completely new chapter in the twins' lives. After the separation, their recovery journey was an ongoing effort. The girls had to undergo many rounds of physical therapy to learn how to balance, sit up steadily, and finally walk on their own. The images of their progress, from their first wobbly steps to running and playing, have inspired millions around the world. The Torres family story is a shining example of the message. With faith and dedication, we can overcome challenges that seem insurmountable. Jennifer Hiles is a woman from South Dakota, USA, who has captured the attention and admiration of millions through her journey of facing a rare disease known as arteriovenous malformation, AVM. Her life is an emotional story of courage, perseverance, and a strong desire to live a normal life with her family. From a young age, Jennifer had to live with vascular tumors under the skin of her face, which caused noticeable changes and frequent severe damage to her appearance. The AVM condition caused the blood vessels to connect directly to each other without passing through capillaries, creating immense pressure and the constant risk of vessel rupture. Throughout her teenage years, Jennifer endured not only physical pain, but also the curious stares and teasing from those around her. The turning point in Jennifer's journey came when she decided to undergo a series of complex surgeries to permanently treat this condition, ensuring a long-term future with her husband and two daughters. Jennifer participated in a groundbreaking surgical intervention plan. Medical specialists inserted tissue expanders under her facial skin, which acted as a gradual stretching mechanism to stimulate the body to generate new skin tissue. This process required incredible adaptation and endurance over many months. With the loving support of her husband, Dustin, who stood by her side caring for her despite her appearance, Jennifer underwent a lengthy surgery. The doctors succeeded in removing most of the malformation and reconstructing her face. The recovery process demanded extreme patience, but Jennifer's smile when she saw her new appearance proved that every effort was worth it. Jennifer Heil's journey is not only a medical miracle, but also a powerful message about the beauty of self-confidence and the strength of family love. She turned fear into motivation to fight for her life, inspiring others with physical imperfections to believe in their own worth. Davey is a young man from the United States who has become a great source of inspiration through his journey of living with Lesch-Nyhan syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that affects metabolism, causing severe challenges in movement and behavior. His life is a testament to the power of perseverance and family love in overcoming the harsh limits of fate. From a young age, Davey had to face poor muscle tone and involuntary movement. This syndrome makes it difficult for the nervous system to control impulses, leading to unintentional self-inflicted injuries. However, instead of letting the disease define him, Davey and his family chose to confront it directly with understanding and strict medical safeguards. Davey's family, particularly his mother, dedicated all their energy to creating a safe and loving environment for him. They use assistive devices like specialized wheelchairs and hand protectors to help Davey avoid unnecessary harm. Despite dealing with daily pain and inconvenience, Davey maintains an optimistic attitude and a love for life. He enjoys participating in social activities, listening to music, and interacting with those around him with warm smiles. Davey's journey has been widely shared on social media platforms to raise awareness about Lesch-Nyhan syndrome. His story helps others understand the difficulties faced by individuals with the condition, while also calling for empathy and breaking down the stigma surrounding disability. Davey is not just a patient. He is a symbol of courage, reminding us that no matter how great the adversity, the human spirit can still shine brightly. And there you have it, the incredible stories of these extraordinary individuals who have defied all odds. Their courage, strength, and determination serve as a reminder that the limits of the human body are only defined by what we believe is possible. If you found their journeys inspiring, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing stories. Let's continue to explore the wonders of the human spirit together. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Are you sure you've seen the strangest things this world has to offer? Brace yourself, because what you're about to witness will go way beyond your imagination. There are people born with physical traits that leave even science baffled, living out stories that feel straight out of a movie, but are entirely real. And what truly makes them special isn't just their extraordinary appearance, but the way they stand up, face reality, and If you're curious to discover these extraordinary individuals you've never heard of, and the stories that might change the way you see life, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell right now. This journey will take you through the most unbelievable realities, while delivering some of the most powerful inspiration. Close your eyes and imagine a baby boy entering the world, yet trapped in an incomplete silence. That was the challenging first chapter in the life story of Jeremy Gabriel, a Canadian young man born with the extremely rare Treacher-Collins syndrome. Nature left significant deformities in his facial bone structure and took away his hearing, making a bright future seem as though it had been permanently sealed behind. Yet in the darkness of despair, a medical miracle ignited a radiant spark when Jeremy turned 6. He underwent a procedure to implant a special bone-anchored hearing device, and the moment the first sounds reached his ears was also the moment a true artistic soul awakened. Not only did he begin to learn how to hear and feel the vibrant world around him, but he also unexpectedly discovered that he possessed an astonishingly pure. With extraordinary determination and thousands of hours of relentless practice, pushing through the limitations of his physical condition, Jeremy broke past the harshest barriers to raise his voice in song. From a child who could not hear, he achieved remarkable milestones, confidently stepping onto grand stages, performing alongside legendary singer Celine Dion, and even having the honor of singing live before Pope Benedict XVI in Rome, in front. However, Jeremy's journey toward happiness was never a path paved with roses. The more he stepped into the spotlight, the more he faced harsh storms of scrutiny, prejudice, and even cruel mockery from parts of the public because of his appearance. At times, the weight of those whispered judgments seemed enough to break the sensitive heart of a young man. But instead of retreating into darkness or responding with bitterness, Jeremy chose to stand. He used his own life story as both a shield and a torch, fighting tirelessly against bullying, raising his voice to defend the dignity and rights of people with disabilities. He didn't just sing with his voice, he sang with an unbreakable heart, turning his deepest wounds into his greatest source of strength. Jeremy Gabriel's real-life story is no longer just a medical case study of a rare condition. It has become a powerful anthem of courage and resilience. It gently yet firmly reminds us of a profound truth. Even if life does not grant you a perfect beginning, you still hold the ultimate power, the microphone of your own life, to raise your voice and proudly create a brilliant legacy that no prejudice. A woman from Arizona, living with a rare and debilitating condition known as persistent genital arousal disorder, PGAD. This is a neurological disorder that causes her to experience spontaneous and uncontrollable genital arousal, completely unrelated to sexual desire. In Kara's case, she can experience up to 6 hours of arousal each day, and has reported enduring more than 180 orgasms in a short period. These symptoms began suddenly during a routine trip to the grocery store, where she unexpectedly felt overwhelming arousal with no external triggers. Since then, these episodes of arousal have occurred unpredictably, significantly impacting Kara's daily life and social interactions. Simple tasks like shopping or attending her children's school events have become sources of anxiety and embarrassment. Despite consulting with numerous medical professionals, including neurologists and psychiatrists, her condition has shown no signs of improvement. The exact cause of PGAD remains a mystery, and effective treatment options are still very limited. This condition not only affects Kara's physical health, but also has a severe impact on her mental well-being. It has caused her to feel isolated and However, Kara made the courageous decision to publicly share her story in order to raise awareness about PGAD and advocate for more research and deeper understanding of the condition. Her bravery in speaking out has highlighted the importance of empathy and support for those living with misunderstood and stigma. From the days he was just a boy, Nick Stoberl quickly realized he had an unusually quirky feature: a tongue longer than anyone else his age. At first, this strange hereditary gift from his father was just a fun tool, perfect for teasing people or easily licking crumbs off the tip of his nose. But little did anyone know that this seemingly playful trait would one day propel the American young man to... In 2012, Nick stepped onto the measuring stage of the Guinness World Records, and the moment his tongue was confirmed to reach an astonishing 10.1 centimeters, he officially etched his name into history. Yet the true charm of this story doesn't lie in the dry certificate itself, but in how Nick transformed his uniqueness into a passion filled with pride. Instead of treating it as just a title to show off, he safely wrapped his tongue in plastic, dipped it into trays of vibrant colors, and proudly became the artist known as... The paintings created with his tongue not only broke every conventional creative rule, but also radiated an incredibly positive energy. Nick's journey is like an inspiring film, gently proving that when we embrace our body's differences with a bright smile and a spark of creativity, even the most basic features of nature can be transformed into masterpieces that bring joy to the world. If you feel inspired by his story, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to this channel to spread this positive energy. Anthony Victor, a retired teacher from India, holds the Guinness World Record for the longest ear hair. He has maintained this record since 2007, thanks to the hair growing from the middle of his outer ear, reaching a length of 18.1 centimeters. Anthony's ear hair has become a distinctive feature, making him an unforgettable figure. When Guinness World Records shared his achievement, they posted a photo of Anthony on Instagram, drawing attention from the online community with humorous comments and jokes about his unusually long ear hair. Despite the attention and occasional teasing, Anthony has embraced this feature as an essential part of his... Chen Tuanzi, a woman born in Henan, Fujian Province, China, faced an extremely rare and severe congenital condition known as bilateral knee flexion deformity. Both of her knees bent backward at a 90-degree angle, making it impossible for her to walk upright. To move around, Chen Tuanzi had to crawl on her hands and knees, enduring this condition for 26 years. Despite the immense physical challenges, she displayed an incredible spirit of resilience, completing her education and working at a school for... In 2013, her story gained widespread attention, attracting support from the Heyman Charity Federation and Taiwan's Zhu Qi Foundation. Chen Tuanzi was brought to Havaianas Qi Hospital in Taiwan, where she underwent a series of 7 complex orthopedic surgeries over 6 months. These procedures aimed to correct the deformities in her legs, increasing her height from 93 centimeters to 128 centimeters. Following the surgeries, Chen Tuanzi began an intensive rehabilitation program to strengthen her leg muscles. Although the recovery process was grueling and challenging, she never gave up. With the dedicated support of medical staff and volunteers, she was able to take her first steps, experiencing the world from an entirely new perspective. Her transformation was not only physical, but also symbolic of unwavering spirit and perseverance. Today, Chen Tuanzi stands as a beacon of hope, inspiring countless others facing life's obstacles. Brittany Lacayo, a criminal defense attorney from Houston, Texas, holds the Guinness World Record for the widest tongue in a woman, measuring an impressive 7.90 centimeters, 3.11 inches, at its widest point. This size is larger than a hockey puck and nearly the length of a credit card. For many years, Britney kept her unusually wide tongue a secret, even from colleagues, due to insecurities stemming. The turning point came when a friend sent Britney a video of Emily Schlanker, the previous record holder, with a tongue measuring 7.33 centimeters, 2.89 inches. Realizing that her own tongue might be wider, Britney decided to submit her measurement to the Guinness World Records. In February 2024, her record was officially confirmed. With this unique feature, Britney began to showcase the capabilities of her tongue, such as holding up to 4 lollipops at once or balancing. Reactions ranged from shock to curiosity, but Britney emphasizes that her tongue has never caused her any difficulties. Her journey, from hiding her distinctive trait to embracing and celebrating it, is an inspiring testament to self-acceptance and learning to love yourself, no matter how. Donna Moore, a name synonymous with strength, is a powerhouse woman who has dominated strongwoman competitions for over a decade. But for Donna, it's not just about lifting heavy objects. It's about pushing the limits of human potential. She has pulled a double-decker bus, lifted cars, and hoisted incredibly heavy objects. Among her remarkable achievements, one world record moment saw her lift over 600 pounds, 200. Imagine the extraordinary strength required to lift such a heavy object off the ground. This is a testament to Donna's relentless dedication, years of training, and unwavering mental toughness. Yet her story is about more than just physical power. Donna broke barriers by entering a world dominated by strong men, a sport traditionally considered male-only, and completely. She has proven that women can not only compete, but also excel at the highest levels of strength sports. Donna Moore's journey is an inspiration for ambitious athletes everywhere, showing that with hard work, dedication, and self-belief, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. She is a remarkable role model for women and girls, demonstrating that strength can come in all shapes. And what's even more remarkable, she's far from finished. Donna continues to compete, push her own limits, and inspire a new generation of strong women. Her dedication to her sport is truly extraordinary. So next time you think something is impossible, think of Donna Moore, the queen of strength, and remember that you too can Try imagining a hypothesis. If you patiently nurture a small habit for more than 2 decades, could it grow into a symbol that shatters all human limits? The story of Chris Walton, the bold singer known by her stage name The Duchess from Las Vegas, is a vivid narrative that unravels. Everything started quite by chance in 1990, when Chris simply stopped cutting her nails on a whim, without any ambition to pursue a record. Yet over the years, those nails continued to grow, twist, and intertwine like curling branches, forming a surreal work of art emerging directly from her hands. What amazed the world was not just the unusual shape itself, but the way this woman confidently took control of her life. Despite skeptical glances about the inconveniences, Chris skillfully played the piano, drove comfortably, did her own makeup, and cared for her family with remarkable ease. Her moment of glory came in 2011, when the Guinness World Records officially recognized her as the woman with the longest fingernails on the planet, with a total length exceeding an astonishing 6 meters. The story of Chris Duchess Walton leaves us in awe of the incredible things we are capable of creating. What are your thoughts on this story? Let us know in the comments below. If you have a different perspective, don't hesitate to share it. And if you want to discover more amazing stories, make sure to hit like and subscribe to our channel now. Tran Van Hay, a man from Vietnam, set the Guinness World Record for the longest hair in the world, measuring an astonishing 20 feet, 6 meters, in 2004. This long hair was not only a remarkable feat in length, but also weighed 17 pounds, 8.1 kilograms, making it a significant challenge in Tran's daily life. While having such long hair brought attention, Tran also faced difficulties carrying the heavy mass of hair throughout the day. Tran's hair was wrapped in a large cloth to keep it from tangling and to allow people to admire it. While holding the world record was an impressive achievement, living with such a massive mane came with its inconveniences. Nevertheless, Tran remained fully dedicated to his hair and his record, becoming a standout figure known for his unique and extraordinary hair. Julia Vins not only challenges every expectation, but also continuously breaks stereotypes with each of her Instagram posts. Known as the Muscle Barbie, Julia combines extraordinary strength with a stunning appearance, leaving people amazed every time they see her. Imagine scrolling through social media and spotting a woman with a doll-like face who can lift over 400 pounds. Julia's journey began as a teenager, searching for confidence and a sense of self. She stepped into a gym for the first time, and the rest is history. However, her path was far from easy. Some people criticized Julia's appearance, claiming that a woman couldn't be both strong and beautiful. But Julia didn't let those judgments stop her. She continued training, sharing her journey, and inspiring thousands of followers. Julia refused to let criticism define her. Instead, she embraced her unique blend of strength and femininity, which helped her attract a large social media following. She became a role model, showing young women that they could be both strong and beautiful. Every post, every workout video carries a positive message. Be confident in yourself and cherish your individuality. Julia's impact on social media is undeniable, inspiring a new generation to challenge conventional standards of beauty and strength. Julia Vins' message is clear. Be yourself and take pride in the traits that make you unique. She proves that strength isn't just about muscles, but also about resilience and self-belief. With the nickname Muscle Barbie, Julia stands as a living example that anyone can define themselves on their own terms, break barriers, and become an inspiration for those seeking strength and confidence in life. Andrea Ivanova, a woman from Bulgaria, has spent years transforming her lips into a bold masterpiece inspired by Bratz dolls. She has invested over $5,000 into beauty treatments to create the iconic, sculpted lips, and has ultimately earned the title of the world's biggest lips. This journey was not natural, but the result of strong determination and investment in lip injection treatments. Although Andrea's lips are not a natural gift, she is incredibly proud of them and has no intention of stopping. She is determined to pursue her ideal appearance, fully aware that these surgeries could come with serious health risks. Andrea's journey to enhance her lips began when she was young, inspired by the Bratz dolls with full, curved lips that she always admired. She has spent over $5,000 on lip treatments to achieve the lips she desired, but that wasn't enough for her. Instead, she continued to undergo surgeries to alter her appearance in the way she believed was perfect. Even though she has achieved the desired results, Andrea hasn't stopped there. She revealed that she is considering altering other parts of her body, including elongating her face and sculpting her facial features for an even more perfect look. These decisions are not without risks, but Andrea remains determined to follow her path, regardless of the opposing opinions from others. Her determination to pursue the ideal beauty reflects an aspect of modern society, where altering one's appearance is not just about aesthetics, but also about self-confidence and the desire to assert oneself. Despite warnings from experts about the risks, such as the possibility of her lips rupturing if she undergoes more surgery, Andrea remains resolute in chasing her dream. She not only wants to change her appearance, but also aims to create an impressive physique she has always dreamed of. Despite doubts from some people, Andrea is determined to make bold changes to perfect her appearance. Yu Jianxia from China officially became the holder of the longest eyelashes in the world on June 28, 2016, with a length of 4.8 inches. However, her eyelashes didn't stop there. By May 20, 2021, her eyelashes had reached an astonishing 8 inches, setting an incredible record. Yu Jianxia shared that her unusually long eyelashes began to grow after she spent 480 days living on a mountain, where she believes Buddha blessed her with this unique feature. Although her long eyelashes have caught attention and become part of the Guinness World Record, Eugenia doesn't find this a hassle. In fact, her long lashes save her time on makeup, as they serve as a natural eyeliner. Eugenia expresses that her long eyelashes bring her joy, and she faces no difficulties in her daily life because of them. She is proud of this feature and openly shares that it plays a significant role in her confidence. With the goal of honoring all unique forms of beauty, Eugenia encourages others to come together to celebrate and spread happiness. She hopes that everyone can take pride in their own distinctive features and understand that differences are an essential part of creating individuality and personal beauty. Eugenia has become an inspiration, showing that beauty doesn't always have to conform to a set mold, but should come from embracing oneself. Do you take pride in what makes you different? If her message inspired you, like, subscribe, and share to spread the positivity. Jennifer Bricker was born in 1987 with a rare genetic condition that left her without legs, and she immediately faced a harsh start when her biological parents decided to give her up for adoption. However, fate took a bright turn when she was welcomed into the Bricker family in Illinois. There, she was immersed in a strong educational philosophy. The word "can't" was never allowed to be spoken. This strong belief, instilled in her from a young age, became the foundation for Jennifer's breakthrough from invisible barriers. Instead of settling for a life in a wheelchair or relying on others, she began participating in physically demanding sports like baseball, basketball, and most notably, gymnastics. Watching the Olympics on TV, Jennifer chose talented gymnast Dominique Moceanu as her ultimate idol. With thousands of hours of hard work, sweat, and tears, constantly testing and adjusting the center of gravity of her imperfect body, the legless girl became a talented aerialist and a remarkable gymnast, successfully defying all conventional physical limits. However, as we delve deeper into Jennifer's life story, we uncover a shocking detail, like something out of a movie script. At the age of 16, while searching for clues about her biological origins, Jennifer uncovered a stunning truth. Her childhood idol, Dominique Moceanu, whom she had been watching and learning from, was actually her biological sister. This miraculous reunion between the two sisters caused a media frenzy, not only filling in the gaps of Jennifer's past, but also giving her career wings. Confidently, Jennifer took the world stage, performing breathtaking aerial stunts in global entertainment arenas. Amazingly, she even toured with Britney Spears as a featured performer and worked with Cirque du Soleil. She later shared her life journey in her best-selling memoir, Everything is Possible, a powerful testament to faith, courage, and a life without limits. Today, Jennifer travels the world as an inspirational speaker, challenging everyone to rethink what is possible. In 2019, she married Austrian musician Dominik Bauer, and in 2023, they welcomed their son. Jennifer Bricker's real-life story ends like a beautiful epic, a solid proof of the initial hypothesis. When the human will proudly refuses to surrender to adversity, no physical defect can imprison us. And it is often the most fundamental deficiencies that serve as the strongest catalyst to create an extraordinary, complete, and irreplaceable life. When it comes to the giant of the misty land, no one can forget the name Paul Sturgis. Standing at an incredible 7 feet 7 inches, 2.31 meters, tall and weighing 325 pounds, 147 kilograms, he was once recognized as the tallest basketball player in the U.S. during his time at Florida Institute of Technology. His enormous size, 19 shoes, never failed to amaze people every time he stepped onto the court. What's truly remarkable is that Paul's towering height is completely natural, unrelated to any medical condition. He inherited his impressive stature from his father, who stood at 6 feet 10 inches, 2.08 meters, proudly continuing the family legacy. Though his mother and sister are of average height, Paul rose above them all like a mighty oak standing tall amidst a forest of smaller trees. His presence is a symbol of pride. No matter where he goes or how large the crowd, he is always the one who stands out. And so, the journey of exploring the inspiring stories of those with extraordinary appearances but incredible strength to overcome everything comes to an end. What they've experienced is not just about physical differences, but about how they stood up, faced challenges, and changed their own destinies. If you feel that these stories have inspired you, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to continue joining us on more inspiring journeys ahead. Share your thoughts in the comments below this video. We're eager to hear from you. See you in the next videos. Our world is quietly hiding individuals with physical transformations so bizarre that even modern science is left baffled. They aren't from another planet, they are living right among us. These mysterious genetic mutations are challenging the very laws of nature, forcing us to ask with a chill, what are the true limits of the human body? In this video, we'll explore the real journeys of resilient individuals, like the tree man with bark-like skin, the tallest man in the world who needs crutches to walk, or the actor who turned Marfan syndrome into a superpower to play monsters. If you're ready for fascinating perspectives without exaggeration, hit like, subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories, comment your thoughts below, and let's explore responsibly. Thomas Quasthoff is one of the greatest baritone singers in 21st century classical music, proving that true musical talent has no physical limitations. Due to the effects of thalidomide taken by his mother during pregnancy, Thomas was born in Germany with severe limb differences. He stands about 1.34 meters tall and has no arms, with hands emerging directly from his shoulders. Despite his distinctive physical condition, Thomas early on revealed a deep passion for music and possessed a rare, rich, and powerful bass baritone voice. His journey in the world of music was far from easy. When he applied to a local conservatory, he was rejected because he could not play the piano, at the time a mandatory requirement. Refusing to give up, Thomas chose to study voice privately with teachers and also pursued a law degree to secure his future. His perseverance paid off when he won the prestigious ARD International Music Competition in Munich in 1988. This achievement opened the doors to a remarkable career, leading him to perform on some of the world's most prestigious stages, including Carnegie Hall and the Vienna State Opera. With his refined technique and deeply expressive performances, Thomas won 3 Grammy Awards and earned immense respect from both colleagues and audiences. After retiring from opera singing in 2012 due to health reasons, he turned to teaching and jazz performance, continuing to inspire younger generations of artists. The most profound educational lesson from Thomas Quasthoff's life is his unwavering belief in inner value. He teaches us that instead of focusing on what we lack, we should refine and perfect what we do have. He did not want audiences to come out of curiosity about his appearance, but to be moved by his music. His story reminds us that the greatest barriers are not physical limitations, but social prejudice and self-doubt. He stands as proof that self-respect and courage can transform a difficult fate into a life of brilliance and dignity. Through the image of Thomas standing confidently on stage with only his voice, we learn that when we achieve true excellence in our field, the world will listen and forget all else but the art itself. Abiodun Adegoke, often known by the nickname Big Naija, is a Nigerian basketball player who gained global online attention due to his extraordinary height of 2.36 meters. Born into a family with difficult economic circumstances, Abiodun's exceptional physical growth once became a major challenge, as finding suitable clothing, shoes, and transportation for his size was a daily struggle. However, instead of feeling insecure about his differences, Abiodun quickly recognized the great potential given to him by nature and made a firm decision to pursue a professional sports career. His journey is marked by continuous and disciplined training. He moved to Dubai to train at professional basketball academies, where he had to learn how to control his massive frame in the most efficient and agile way possible. Although his height gives him a natural advantage, allowing him to dunk without jumping, Abiodun still spends hours every day refining his skills and improving his physical conditioning. His dedication has helped him attract attention from scouts around the world, including those from top-level leagues. He has become a living example of turning a unique physical trait into a powerful competitive advantage. The key educational lesson from Abiodun Adegoke's story is the attitude toward one's differences. He teaches us that every individual has unique characteristics that we may initially see as limitations. However, with enough courage to accept ourselves and persistent effort to improve, those differences can become the key to success. His story reminds young people that You don't need to become exactly like everyone else. Focus on developing your own strengths and turning them into your unique value. Confidence and determination can help us overcome all prejudice and reach the heights of our dreams. David Roach is an inspiring Canadian speaker, author, and performance artist. Born with a congenital vascular malformation on his face, David went through a long journey from self-doubt and insecurity to fully accepting and embracing his appearance. Instead of choosing a withdrawn life, he bravely stepped onto the stage to share his personal story through engaging and humorous performances, most notably, The Church of 80% Sincerity. David Roach's journey offers a profound educational lesson about self-worth and the redefinition of beauty. He teaches us that outward appearance does not determine a person's value or happiness. Rather than trying to change himself to fit strict societal standards, David chooses to face the world with kindness and intelligence. His story reminds us that every scar or difference is part of one's life story. The greatest lesson from David is the courage to live authentically, encouraging people to love their own imperfections in order to find true freedom within themselves. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help us continue bringing you quality videos. Dylan Postl, born in 1986 in Wisconsin, USA, is a clear example of resilience and burning passion in the world of sports entertainment. From birth, Dylan was diagnosed with achondroplasia, which limited his height to just 1.35 meters. In a field where large physiques and physical strength are often seen as essential, such as professional wrestling, his small stature seemed like an insurmountable barrier. However, driven by a deep love for the sport since childhood, he never allowed his physical condition to limit his dreams. Dylan began his journey in small, local wrestling promotions, constantly training and learning how to turn his uniqueness into a distinctive feature that captivated audiences. His relentless effort paid off when he officially joined WWE in 2006 under the ring name Hornswoggle. On the world's most prestigious wrestling stage, Dylan proved that talent and charisma can shine regardless of physical appearance. He quickly became a fan favorite thanks to his agile performance skills, natural humor, and full commitment in every match. Over his decade-long career in WWE, he made a strong mark through various roles, from winning the prestigious Cruiserweight Championship to participating in iconic and entertaining storylines. After leaving WWE in 2016, Dylan Postl did not stop, but continued to expand his career in independent wrestling circuits, as well as exploring acting and publishing his autobiography. His life story powerfully conveys the message of freely pursuing one's passion and refusing to be defined by physical limitations. Dylan's journey is not only about a small-statured man achieving great success, but also a powerful source of inspiration. Clear proof that confidence, perseverance, and a positive mindset can help people overcome any prejudice and create an extraordinary legacy. Tara Jolie is an American actress, singer, television producer, and a powerful inspirational figure in the U.S. entertainment industry. Born in Texas, Tara was born with achondroplasia, which resulted in her very small stature. Rather than allowing her physical differences to hold her back, she carried a huge artistic dream and a strong determination to conquer Hollywood. In the early years of her career, Tara faced countless challenges, as the entertainment industry often typecast people of short stature into secondary or comedic roles meant for mockery or entertainment. However, with her diverse talents in singing, dancing, and acting, she persistently proved her true abilities, gradually breaking down rigid stereotypes. The biggest breakthrough in her career came when she created her own path, taking on both the role of executive producer and main star of the hit reality TV show Little Women, L.A. The show gained worldwide attention and completely changed how mainstream audiences view the everyday lives, relationships, and careers of petite women, portraying them with authenticity, dignity, and depth. Her success continued when she made history as the first person with a small stature to compete on the highly popular dance show Dancing with the Stars, where she amazed millions of viewers with her graceful performances, outstanding athletic spirit, and unstoppable positive energy. Beyond the bright spotlight of her career, Tara Jolie is also known as a wonderful wife and mother, living a truly happy and fulfilling family life. She frequently uses her platform and personal voice to spread positive messages about motherhood, openly sharing her experiences in raising children and strongly advocating for equal rights for the community of people with small stature. Beyond that, Tara Jolie is also actively involved in charity work and animal welfare efforts, demonstrating a deeply compassionate and generous heart. With unwavering willpower, a burning passion for the arts, and relentless perseverance, Tara Jolie has broken through society's invisible barriers to take control of her own destiny and build a lasting legacy. Her colorful life journey stands as a powerful testament, inspiring people everywhere that no matter what form you are born into, with enough confidence, courage, and a positive mindset, you can proudly reach any height and write your own unique story of success. Brianna Warden, a resilient beauty from New York, USA, has turned major health challenges into an endless source of inspiration for the community. Diagnosed with neurofibromatosis type 1 at just 2 months old, this medical condition led to numerous tumors developing along the left side of her body, causing significant difficulties with mobility and bone structure. Throughout her journey to adulthood, Brianna underwent more than 10 complex surgeries, and even faced moments where she had to relearn how to walk and speak from the beginning. Despite everything, she demonstrated incredible strength by courageously overcoming a life-threatening illness 3 times. Rather than stepping back in the face of adversity and physical pain, Brianna chose to step into the spotlight. She went on to win the title of Miss Teen New York International 2013, and later became a national ambassador for the Children's Tumor Foundation in 2020. Through her voice and influence, Brianna continues to raise awareness about chronic illnesses, challenge social stigma, and encourage people to appreciate and love their bodies. Her remarkable journey stands as a powerful testament that willpower, courage, and optimism can help anyone appearing on Gavin's face, is the most brilliant proof that the darkness of illness must retreat before the radiant light of resilience and an intense longing for life. Prithviraj Patil, a young man from India, became the center of global amazement after being born with a rare condition known as hypertrichosis, often referred to as the werewolf syndrome, which caused his entire face to be covered in thick hair from birth. Instead of hiding from curious stares or social stigma, he chose to face life with remarkable strength and admirable optimism. Prithviraj's story is a testament to overcoming barriers and shining with confidence. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to support us. Dr. Michael Goodman is a living testament to the power of willpower and determination in overcoming adversity. Born with Treacher-Collins syndrome, a rare genetic condition that affects the development of bones and tissues in the face, Michael faced a difficult childhood. Because of his different appearance, he was exposed to stigma and unkind stares from society. However, instead of withdrawing in the face of hardship, Michael Goodman turned those challenges into motivation to pursue his dream of becoming a pediatrician, with the desire to care for and protect other children. His educational journey was a series of relentless efforts, as he overcame numerous reconstructive surgeries and psychological barriers to graduate from medical school and become a skilled physician in Indiana, USA. Becoming a voice for the Treacher-Collins syndrome community, he spread a message of compassion and the idea that human value is not defined by outward appearance. His story affirms that circumstances may shape the body, but cannot determine the future, and that when we use our own pain to help others, we find the true meaning of life. Patrick Duell, born in 1962, was an American man widely known as one of the heaviest individuals in recorded history. But his story is primarily a long journey of struggling against personal adversity. From a young age, Duell faced uncontrolled weight gain despite being an active child who even achieved the rank of Eagle Scout. As he grew older, his passion for food led him to become a restaurant manager. But this also caused his health to steadily decline. At his peak, his weight exceeded 480 kilograms, leaving him unable to leave his home for 7 years and completely dependent on in-home medical care. The biggest turning point in Patrick Duell's life came in 2004, when he was transported to the hospital through a special intervention campaign. There, Patrick Duell showed extraordinary resilience by firmly committing to changing his lifestyle. Through a strict diet combined with gastric reduction surgery, he managed to lose over 250 kilograms, an incredible effort that allowed him to walk again, drive, and regain the everyday activities he had once lost. The entire journey was documented in the television documentary Half-Ton Man, spreading a powerful message of resilience and determination to audiences. Although Patrick Duell passed away in 2016, his story continues to be remembered as a powerful testament to the will to live and the relentless fight for one's own health. A horrific accident at the age of 18 completely transformed James Partridge's life, leaving him with deep burn scars and a shattered facial structure. Instead of retreating into the shadows of insecurity, he used his unique appearance as a weapon to challenge society's rigid beauty standards. He founded the organization Changing Faces, dedicating his entire life to fighting for the rights and confidence of those with facial disfigurements, effectively turning personal agony into a powerful global movement for awareness. James Partridge was far more than just a recovering patient. He became an icon of courage, teaching us that the face is merely a shell, while character is what truly defines human worth. By appearing frequently in the media without hiding his appearance, he forced the world to confront the reality of facial diversity and learn to respect differences. His legacy serves as a powerful reminder that everyone deserves to be treated with fairness and respect, regardless of how prominent the scars they carry may be. Alba Parejo is a prominent Spanish model and activist known for her unique beauty and powerful story of resilience. She was born with congenital melanocytic nevus, CMN, a rare skin condition that left her body covered in more than 500 moles and large, dark patches of skin. Rather than choosing to hide, Alba transformed her physical flaws into a symbol of confidence and self-worth, proving that beauty does not fit into a single fixed mold. Alba's path to self-acceptance was far from easy. As a child, she endured dozens of painful surgeries for medical reasons and was often a victim of bullying and mockery from her peers. However, a major turning point occurred in 2016 when she decided to share her story on social media and enter a local modeling competition. Her bravery not only led to a victory, but also landed her in major publications, launching her professional career in the fashion industry. Today, Alba Parejo is more than just a face in advertising campaigns. She is a leading voice in the body positivity movement. She uses her platform to support the community of people with physical differences and to fight against society's rigid beauty standards. Her message is clear: embrace your scars and the marks on your skin, as these are the very features that define your unique identity. Don't forget to share your thoughts on these changes and hit like, subscribe to the channel to follow more interesting stories. A tragic accident involving a drunk driver left Robert Chelsea with severe burns and a completely destroyed face. Remarkably, he waited 6 long years for a donor with a matching skin tone, refusing to compromise his identity or dignity. His unwavering patience was not just a medical challenge, but a testament to an indomitable spirit, proving that human dignity can never be extinguished by adversity. In 2019, Robert made medical history as the first African American to receive a full face transplant. After a grueling 16-hour surgery, he regained his face, his smile, and his ability to fully embrace life once again. Robert Chelsea's journey stands as a brilliant beacon of hope, reminding us all that with absolute perseverance and faith, one can rise from the ashes of fate to create the most incredible miracles. A silent army of hundreds of tiny lymphatic cysts transformed Gavin Silvestri's jaw into a difficult battlefield since he was very young. These cruel lymphatic malformations not only invaded deep into his bone structure, but also directly threatened his basic functions, such as speaking, chewing, and swallowing. Instead of a clear face, Gavin carried the burden of deformity, turning each day into an ultimate test of endurance for a young soul. Have you ever wondered how a child can keep smiling while facing a maze of illness that slowly chokes his life away? The journey to restore Gavin Silvestri's appearance was an extremely complex medical race, where doctors had to use the most advanced techniques to remove each cyst while avoiding damage to sensitive nerves. Gavin became a true little warrior, undergoing countless surgeries and painful treatments to reclaim every centimeter of his face. The unwavering determination of his family, along with the extraordinary efforts of the medical team, opened a promising new chapter, proving that the combination of love and modern science can create miraculous breakthroughs even in the most critical situations. The legacy of Gavin Silvestri's story is not only about physical recovery, but also a powerful lesson about unbreakable faith. His journey reminds us to appreciate the value of health and courage, and that external imperfections are only a surface layer, while true strength always comes from a determined will to rise. Although challenges still lie ahead, the smile gradually returning to Gavin's face is the most powerful proof that the darkness of illness must eventually give way to the light of resilience and an intense will to live. The painful legacy of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster was etched into the body of Tim Mason, who was born without legs and with only one arm. Born in a radiation-affected region, he serves as a living witness to the horrific consequences of history, a body bearing the weight of past mistakes from his very first breath. Yet, instead of surrendering to the shadows of fate, Tim has proven that human will can germinate and grow strong, even in the most barren and wounded of lands. Adopted and raised in the UK, Tim Mason transformed his physical disabilities into a stepping stone to assert his self-worth through sports and a passionate lifestyle. He refuses to let a wheelchair or prosthetic limbs define his stature, instead using his smile and optimism to dissolve prejudices regarding his differences. Tim's life is a powerful message of boundless love and the strength of adaptation, reminding us that no matter how harsh the beginning, we always have the right to choose how we shine. Kiara Higgins faces a harsh reality as Perry-Romberg syndrome has caused one side of her face to gradually wither and shrink, looking like a painting being slowly erased. This facial asymmetry is more than just a physical deformity. It is a heavy psychological ordeal that forced her to fight for her identity amidst the stares of strangers. However, instead of succumbing to despair, Kiara bravely went public with her journey, turning her perceived flaws into a source of strength to connect with and inspire millions. Her story is a powerful reminder that true beauty does not lie in perfect symmetry, but in the resilient spirit and the radiant confidence of an indomitable soul. Ashok Shrestha faced a brutal reality as neurofibromatosis type 1, NF1, caused massive tumors to grow uncontrollably, invading his entire face and claiming the vision in one eye. The sagging tumors not only ravaged his appearance, but also imposed a terrible physical burden, turning every daily activity into an ultimate ordeal. Behind that devastated exterior lies an extraordinary resilience, a steadfast soul fighting daily to reclaim light and dignity amidst the judgmental stares of society. Fortune smiled upon Ashok when he received support from the community and talented doctors to undergo surgery to remove the heavy tumors. The reconstructive process aimed not only to restore his appearance, but also to help him regain his vision and long-lost confidence. Ashok Shrestha's story is a testament to how modern medicine and human compassion can completely transform a destiny, reminding us that even when adversity obscures our vision, the human will remains a lighthouse, guiding us through the darkness. Jaspreet Singh Kalra has amazed the medical community and audiences worldwide with his extraordinary flexibility, far beyond the standards of an ordinary performer. Known as the Boneless Boy, he possesses a body so flexible that he can rotate his head 180 degrees or twist his limbs into positions that seem possible only through cinematic special effects. This incredible flexibility is not only a rare biological phenomenon, but also the result of relentless training, transforming the human skeleton into something soft and fluid like water. Jaspreet's journey is a powerful source of inspiration for discovering and mastering the hidden potential within each individual. Instead of viewing his physical differences as a limitation, he turned them into a high-level performance art to assert his unique identity on the global talent map. His story reminds us that with perseverance and a positive mindset, people can break through preconceived limits of the human body to achieve extraordinary things. Always cherish your uniqueness, because those distinctive traits are the key to unlocking success and influence. Is the true limit of human potential physical or in the mind? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you believe in limitless potential, and subscribe to continue this journey of discovery. Stan Larkin faced a medical ordeal that seemed like something out of science fiction. He was diagnosed with arrhythmogenic right ventricular dysplasia, ARVD, a highly dangerous condition that causes severe heart rhythm disorders. To keep him alive while waiting for a donor, doctors made a bold decision to completely remove his natural heart. Instead of being confined to a hospital bed, Stan miraculously survived for 555 days without a heart in his chest. All of his vital functions were sustained by a fully synchronized artificial heart device weighing over 6 kilograms, which he carried with him in a regular backpack. Stan's miracle is more than just a breakthrough in biomedical engineering. It is a radiant symbol of an indomitable will to live. Despite carrying his life support on his shoulders, he refused to let go of his passions, even shocking the world by playing pickup basketball with his friends. Stan's story is a powerful testament that when possessed by an iron spirit and a fierce desire to survive, even the harshest biological limitations must give way. He wasn't just waiting for a new heart, he was mastering his life, even when his pulse was powered by a machine. Paul Alexander is an eternal symbol of human will against grim adversity, living inside a massive iron lung for over 6 decades. After the 1952 polio outbreak stripped him of his ability to breathe, he was confined to a steel cylinder to stay alive. Instead of despairing in his cramped iron cocoon, Paul proved that while breath may be restricted, the yearning for freedom and the power of the intellect know no bounds. Beyond mere survival, Paul achieved the extraordinary by teaching himself glossopharyngeal breathing, allowing him to leave the machine for short periods to attend university and graduate with a law degree. He broke all physical barriers to become a practicing lawyer, representing clients in court from a specialized wheelchair. The image of a man in an iron lung relentlessly pursuing justice is a powerful testament to the strength of discipline and the determination to conquer impossible heights. Paul Alexander's story is more than a medical record of endurance. It is a profound message about the value of life. He wrote his memoirs using a pen held in his mouth, reminding the world, "Your past or your disability does not define you." Paul lived a full and vibrant life, teaching us that even in the most dire circumstances, the human spirit can create world-changing impact through an extraordinary will to live. Williams Martin Sanchez Lopez astounds the world with his unprecedented globe luxation ability, allowing him to pop his eyes out of their sockets by a staggering 12 millimeters, approximately 0.47 inches. Thanks to a combination of loose orbital tissue and rare ocular muscle control, he performs this feat completely pain-free and without damaging his vision. This unique medical phenomenon not only landed him in the Guinness World Records, but also serves as a vivid testament to the miraculous and mysterious variations of the human body. Williams's story reminds us that every individual can possess distinct traits, turning a physical anomaly into a unique personal signature that connects them with the world. Wesley Warren Jr. endured a severe case of scrotal lymphedema that caused a part of his body to swell to a staggering 132 pounds. This massive burden turned simple daily tasks into agonizing struggles and isolated him in a world of physical and emotional pain. Every step he took back then was a grueling struggle, not only against the physical weight, but also against the stinging stares of social stigma. His ordeal serves as a poignant reminder of human endurance when faced with the rarest and most devastating medical conditions. After years of being a prisoner in his own body, Wesley found hope through a complex surgery that removed the growth and restored his dignity. This journey of rebirth celebrates the power of modern medicine and the courage to fight back against overwhelming odds. His return to a normal life ignited a flame of hope for countless others silently suffering through unspoken pain. He proved that no matter how heavy the burden, hope remains alive as long as we refuse to give up. The cinematic world immortalized Richard Roundtree as an invincible man of steel. Yet reality dealt him a blow more grueling than any action script ever written. In 1993, while at the peak of his career, the legendary Shaft star received a diagnosis that left him stunned: breast cancer. At that time, the concept was almost a taboo for men, especially for a paragon of masculinity like him, making this battle not just about survival, but about shattering the walls of social stigma. Richard Roundtree's surgery to remove breast tissue and the devastating rounds of chemotherapy were not just a medical treatment process, but a turning point that transformed him into a true fighter beyond the screen. Rather than choosing silence to protect his superhero image, Roundtree decided to publicly share his truth in order to raise awareness and awaken the community. He proved that acknowledging vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but the highest form of courage, helping millions of men around the world understand that listening to their bodies is the key to preserving their lives. The legacy left behind by this late legend isn't measured solely in box office hits, but in the countless lives saved by his decision to speak the unspoken truth. Until his final years, he remained steadfast in his mission to inspire, turning fear into action and transforming a devastating illness into a masterclass on extraordinary resilience. Richard Roundtree taught us a priceless lesson. A real man is not one who never falls, but one who stands up and lights the way for others through the darkness. Roy Sullivan, famously dubbed the human lightning rod, made history with a miraculous record of surviving 7 direct lightning strikes. From singed hair to temporary vision loss, each encounter with nature's fury saw him defying all odds of probability to reclaim his life. Roy's story is not just a medical anomaly, but a brilliant symbol of the indomitable human spirit, reminding us that the will to survive can overcome even the most unbelievable strokes of fate. Kailash Singh stunned the world by refusing to bathe with water for 37 years to fulfill a spiritual vow for the well-being of his family and nation. Instead, he maintained a fire bath ritual by standing around a large bonfire every evening, believing that heat and smoke would purely cleanse his body. This act serves as a powerful testament to the strength of faith, where a person is willing to forego basic hygiene to pursue a higher spiritual goal. Teresa Widner is a living symbol of the psychological phenomenon known as pica, in which a person consumes raw minerals, such as pebbles, instead of ordinary food. Over the course of many decades, she reportedly ate more than a ton of stones, viewing this behavior as a way to self-soothe her inner emotional turmoil. Teresa's story illustrates the intersection of micronutrient deficiencies, psychological trauma, and survival instincts, while also revealing the complex, hidden dimensions of human behavior and the deep desire for inner peace, even when such actions carry significant health risks. Thank you for following the inspiring stories of these resilient individuals today. Their journeys are not only a testament to the strength of the spirit, but also a reminder of the importance of understanding and unconditional love for children born with different appearances. If these stories have touched your heart, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any more inspiring and meaningful